G'day everyone. So I'm just continuing here with this little piece which I left sitting in there. So I've got some leftover resin and I want to create something. So I've got a little bit of my beautiful ruby red paste and don't need that much. I'm just going a little bit overboard with it. This is Le'Rez Ruby Red, absolutely stunning color. So if you want a real red that doesn't bleed, use the sassy red. This is a ruby red, so it's on a pink side. And look at that, how gorgeous is that? Oh my goodness. Just want to give it a really nice stir. I'm not too worried about disturbing this resin too much because it's self-gassing, so it'll do its thing. And in here I just want to add a little bit of blue. This is the tint sky blue, so together they will probably end up making something purple, which is cool as well. So I'm just putting in there as much as I want, really. And look at that, what a beautiful color. So it does look pretty dark in a cup like that, but it's, oh my gosh, you can sort of see it on the walls of this cup that it's a really pretty transparent color. And I've got a little bit of the sun catcher. I'm going to add a little bit more of the clear in there. And let's just have a little bit of fun with this. We're not going to be piping or doing anything like that. We're just going to be pouring in there and probably fiddling around a little bit with these. So I'm going to go in with the blue first, I think. Just going to go right in the middle because I've got plenty of room to fill this. So that's going to spill over. Don't know how it's going to turn out. You just never know. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. A little bit of sun catcher. This is a Glitz and Glam. It's a real shimmery pigment. Look at that. Spilling over nicely. Here we go with the sun catcher. Look at that. Seem to be spilling that way a lot. Let's go this way a little bit. So I'm kind of mixing them together. And now this gorgeous ruby red, which is just gonna look great with that gold. So popping that right on top. And let's put a little bit, why not, a bit more of this right in the middle. This is going to be a real funky one. And you can already see how that sun catcher, the gold and the red and the blue are creating a really nice effect in there. So I've just got my skewer. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. And I think I might just want to go pull this in just like that, very randomly. Like I'm being quite rough with it actually, because I just want to create something really cool here and not worry too much about the outcome. Clean my skewer because you can use it again. That is looking really awesome already. And it's not even, I guess it's deep enough, so I might just leave it like that and do another one. I just don't like that I've just got so much of that. Let's see if I can do something. Want to add something to it, you know. There you go. It just looked a bit too blue. Alrighty. Torch it a little bit. Get my torch. Does help. I'm going to put that one aside and grab another one. Let's put it over here. Grab another one. So now I've got those bits there that are kind of inside. What to do? Let's get a little bit more sun catcher. Mix a bit more sun catcher in here. I can use my stick. Just give it a little wipe. Don't need too much, and very carefully stir it around because this stuff is so light that it just flies everywhere. And once it's kind of stirred in, then you can go to town and just give it a real good mix. So let's see what happens here now. If I pour my, let's do the blue first. I'm actually going to put the whole thing in. Not a lot. That's all of it. Gone. And then a little bit, just going to break it up a bit with my sun catcher. A little bit, not too much, and just let it slide down. And then I'm going to go in with my gorgeous ruby red. Right in, and it's already creating gorgeousness right there. And then it's going to start sliding down. Help it a bit. Come on. The whole lot going down. I won't have enough for this one, but that's okay. I can always, I'm just trying to use up my resin. And I can always finish this one off tomorrow. And now let's go in with some more of our From the Height maybe. I really want lots of this sun catcher in there. Scrape up all of that. And if my design is nice, just checking that I'm recording, then I will just pour over some clear, and it already looks really pretty. Every now and then spin it around. Might just go in with my clear right in the middle. Just opens it up really nicely. Oh, that looks like an unmixed bit of sun catcher. You always mix it on the actual piece. It's no problem. And then the rest of this goes in there, right in the middle. Now I could just go and mix some more resin now, but I won't because I want to see how this turns out. And I just love the combination of these together. And that's pretty clear in the middle, so I might just even, wow, that's so cool. That's really, really cool. I really like it. Some people do these coasters and then they flip them around because the bottom looks prettier than the top, but I'm working with this. I'm working on the actual top. because I want the top to look great. So, but we'll see if the bottom looks better, then oh well. Oh dear, look at that. Not enough resin. See if I can scrape up some more, pop it on there. Scrape up whatever I have just to cover that. Separating there because there's not enough. Maybe I can just put some gems or something like that on there to push it. Scraping up every teeny weeny little bit. Let's go with a little bit of blue. I've got literally 3 drops or maybe 2 drops in the middle, and I will swirl it. See, it's helping. It all helps. Swirling. And mixing it sort of together. And I do have a teeny weeny little bit, 1 drop of this red, which looks really nice just there, just like that. Right. Oh, this will be great if I can pull out 1 drop of this, put in the middle. It will move, I know, I already know. Just seem to always do it. Right. Okay. So there's all my little goodies. Clean up my workstation. Get rid of all the cups that have been used. I can recycle these just by wiping them like this. And then they'll be good to go again. I want to recycle these. So there you have it. I've got 2 of these. It'll be interesting to see how they go tomorrow. This one is already starting to look really great. But I do want to do a little bit more playing. So I've got my sun catcher here. And I'm just going to dip my skewer in there. And I'm just going to go. Oh! I didn't think that was going to happen. I'm just adding a little bit more of this sun catcher. You know, if you mess up your piece, you can always add a little bit of glitter or something like that. And I'm adding the sun catcher, and I know I'm double dipping, but it doesn't matter because this is powder, and powder will stick to your resin on your stick, and it won't stay in there, of course, unless you put a real big blob in there, which is not what I'm doing here. So that's what I'm doing, just pulling that up, and which is just really combining that really nice sun catcher. I need more here. Just combining that with the blue and the red and creating some really gorgeous stuff. This here, spin around that way. Just helping it a little bit, creating a little bit of something there. I'm not one of those people who just pour things in there. I like to manipulate things and I like to create things. So I'm just going to wipe this one. This poor mold has seen better days, I tell you what. This one's great. So that is that. I might even pull some lines in here. Just like that. There you go. Some beautiful flowers. This is gorgeous. I think I want to add a little bit more of this sun catcher right in the middle, just getting it clean. Now be careful with this stuff because it flies everywhere. I just want to let it sit like that in the middle. And then get my skewer and make sure it just all goes underneath. And do that by swirling it like that. That's it. Gonna leave it now. And I'll be back tomorrow and see what happens. They are looking quite cute. I like that. It's going to be interesting to see what the bottom looks like. But they keep moving on me, so it's annoying. They're quite dark. But I don't mind that because you've got that gold that breaks it all up. And I'll come back in probably an hour or so and see if I need to add something else to lighten it up if that gold disappears from that sun catcher, but I don't think it will. It's just sitting on top really beautifully, and it looks great. So okay, that's it for now. Bye. Good morning. Here we are the next morning. They look pretty dark. And there is, oh, that's really sharp there. Gonna have to do something about that. Popping out really easy, as they usually do, you know. You usually don't have a problem with that. I'm really curious to see what this one will look like. Come on. Maybe not as easy as I thought. Here we go. Oh gosh, that is sharp. Okay, if you get these molds, these flower molds, you've got to be very, very careful. And they definitely need to be sanded. That's why it's coming off hard, because of that thing in the middle. Oh my gosh. Right, so this mold is actually stuck. Wow. Well, this mold's ruined. Wow, look at that. I'll try and do it slowly, but no. There's no better way than just to rip it. What a shame. I must have really hammered it with the heat, but I can't remember if I did or not. There you go. So that's not looking good there. But wow, how interesting. Look at that side. And I know I did say I was going to use this side, but really they're meant to be used this way. I love the middle. And I've got that bit of that mold on there. Bugger. Okay, looks like I might have to sand it down a little bit and just pour just a tiny little bit of resin, clear resin, just to smooth it down. But wow, that is really, really cute. And I will go around. I don't even think I want to paint the sides because I like that. Right, but definitely needs to be sanded down. Let's check this one out. Okay, this one's coming off easy. So I know what the problem was with this, because I had that unset resin in the bottom of it. Oh my goodness. Now that's pretty. I've got a hole in there. That doesn't matter. Oh, there's a hole here as well. It does matter. Okay, but it's still, because it was so thin, I was gonna top it up, and I will still do that because I've got this lip here which is about a millimeter, so I'm just gonna top that. But look at this. I really like that. I really like this effect. Wow, how interesting. You can see a bit of blue in there. You can see a bit of that red, which turned into a really beautiful pink. And then when you flip this over, you get the silver and you get the gold. Wow. This one, quite interesting. Quite interesting. Alrighty, well, we'll leave it at that for now, but I will fix this one up. I will just pour some over the top. I'll do the same with this one. So I probably won't sand them just yet. I will fill them with a bit of resin, so they're nice and flat. And then I've got two really cool, interesting looking, you know, and these little blobs, they don't worry me at all. I find them really interesting there, so I don't worry about that. So anyway, that is it. I hope you liked it. I definitely love that one. So cool. Alrighty, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye for now.